News 7x7 is a unique channel dedicated to the news from dairy industry. Every week you receive brief on top 7 dairy news on this YouTube channel from India and abroad. These news could be seen in detail on our channel dairynews7x7.com also. You may write in the comment box on the dairy topics of your interest. We will try to develop news feature on the same. Your constant feedback and patronage to this channel is our source of top 7 dairy news from the week of June 13th will cover. FSSAI notifies norms for vegan products, thus bringing regulatory clarity. Calcutta High Court upholds state government's metro dairy stake sale to Keventers. Dudhsagar Dairy announces record-breaking profit of Rs 321 crores. Provilac announces launch of lactose-free cow milk in India. Weakening demand in China to ripple in dairy markets. Dairy industry strives for sustainability in USA. Biodegradable plastic to be made from whey permeate. Food Safety and Standards Authority of India FSSAI has notified regulations for vegan food products, bringing much needed regulatory clarity for the nascent but rapidly growing segment in the country. These regulations comes at a time when players such as Starbucks, Domino's Pizza, Beyond Meat, Altco, Epigamia, etc. have begun putting vegan or plant-based protein offerings on their menu in India. The regulations define vegan as food or ingredients including additives, flavorings, enzymes and carriers or processing aids that are not products of animal origin and in which at no stage of production and processing ingredients including additives, flavorings, enzymes and carriers or processing aids that are of animal origin has been used. FSSAI is the first authority in the world to provide a definition for vegan food. The regulations also state that no vegan food products can be imported except with a certificate issued by the recognized authorities of the exporting countries in the format as specified by the authority. The Calcutta High Court dismissed a petition alleging the sale of state's Metro Dairy Limited shares to Keventer Agro Limited in 2017 was non-transparent or opaque. A division bench of the court said the state has not adopted a non-transparent method to sell 47% of its stake to KAL and there is no need for a CBI probe into the sale. The shareholding of MDL since the inception was as follows: State of the West Bengal 47%, National Dairy Development Board 10% and Keventer Agro Limited KAL at 43%. Later NDDB sold its share to KAL after which the latter became a majority shareholder. Later the state sold its share to KAL again. It has been pointed out from the record that MDL is a company dealing in dairy business alone and sometime around 2004-05 Amul Milk owned by GCMMF had entered the West Bengal milk market as competitor to the MDL, as a result of which the annual procurement of milk as also annual sale of MDL were continuously declining, the court observed. Mehsana District Cooperative Milk Producer Union Limited, founded in 1960, which manages the Dudhsagar dairy in Mehsana, North Gujarat, claimed a record profit of Rs 321 crore for the first time in its 60 years of existence. We have achieved a profit of Rs 321 crore for the first time in the 60-year-old history of Dudhsagar dairy. The company had made a profit of Rs 105 crore the previous year. Ashok Chaudhary, chairman of Dudhsagar Dairy, told the Indian Express after the AGM concluded, "Our business grew in 21-22 as well. Our revenue grew by nearly Rs 1,000 crore to Rs 6,028 crores, Chaudhary said. In the districts of Mehsana, Patan and Gandhinagar, the dairy receives milk from 6.5 lakh cattle rearers who are connected to 1200 village level milk cooperatives. Rajasthan and Haryana milk are also collected. Last winter, their highest milk procurement was 45.5 lakh litres per day. This includes both Gujarat and Rajasthan procurement. The peak milk procurement in 2021 was 32 lakh litres per day." Provilac, one of the fastest growing neo-age premium milk delivery firms in India, announces the launch of lactose-free cow milk. Currently standing at an annual turnover of 50 crore, the angel-funded startup is planning to massively expand its milk offering. With this launch, Provilac is looking to capture a 10 to 20% market share of the lactose-free milk industry, estimated to be around 350 to 400 crores in the next 2 to 3 years. Provilac is already serving 20,000 households in Pune, Mumbai and Hyderabad. According to a national newspaper study in 2020, a staggering 60 to 65% of the Indian populace was found sensitive to a lactose, a growing problem that further causes bloating, nausea, vomiting, and abdominal cramps, among others. By adding a catalytic enzyme called lactase, which breaks down lactose into glucose, the team of experts at Provilac was able to make the cow milk lactose-free without jeopardizing the integrity of the product. The global dairy trade index has fallen 11% since April following rapid increase this winter as demand is called into question amid lockdowns across multiple Chinese cities. China is the main buyer of whole milk powder and imported 880,000 metric tons last year. Rabobank emphasizes potential disruption to normal Chinese demand alarmed market participants, causing WMP to slide over the course of April and finish at US $3,934, down by 4.9% in the last auction on 17th May. S&P prices fell only 0.6% to US $4,116 in the most recent auction, a premium to the WMP price. Incoming reports from countries like Italy and the Netherlands state that due to the explosion in feed prices, an increasing number of producers are forced to send their dairy cows to slaughter. US milk production was down 1% year on year in April, which resulted from a smaller US milk cow herd that is still 98,000 head below last year. Sustainability seems to be the topic of discussion around every agriculture commodity, but the American Dairy Association commitment to exceeding efficiency expectation has created an industry driven towards a more sustainable future. To set the foundation, compared to 10 years ago, US dairy farmers use 21% less land, 30% less water, and 17% less feed to produce the same amount of milk, as reported by the ADA. To do this, the dairy industry is focusing on 3 different areas to improve production practices across the country: manure management, carbon emissions, and new technology. Responsibly, dairy producers have found manure as a very valuable resource using heavily regulated storage facility. This manure is separated into liquid and solid components, then it is used for compost, fertilizer, or electricity. The ADA reports that the US dairy industry contributes 2% of all US greenhouse gas emissions. With the use of new technology and improved production practices, the dairy industry is striving for net zero emissions by 2050. The director of the Center for Dairy Research, Dr. John Lucy, says he is confident new chemicals and compounds made from dairy byproducts will be on the market soon. He says that the University of Wisconsin campus also has the Great Lakes Bioenergy Center, where they work on making biofuels from switchgrass and wood waste. Dr. Lucy adds that team of microbiologists engineers bugs that can help make different products. We would love to use it now for our permeate and actually make some value-added stuff so that farmers and small processing plants wouldn't just be getting rid of this, they would actually have an asset. He tells that one promising area of research is to make food packaging from whey permeate. The dairy industry often gets criticized for not being part of the sustainability answer, and I think this is just another example of where the dairy industry in terms of packaging is moving ahead with its own strategies for recyclable plastics and hopefully biodegradable ones in the future. Thanks for watching Dairy News 7x7 channel with news update from last 7 days. To continue receiving update from this channel, I, Kuldeep Sharma, request you to subscribe this channel and share and like the video, and also don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.